let's get it going here tonight. Jones Bullshit Racing Series brought to you by Edwards Racing Setups. Ready to rock and roll here tonight. They got the Lotus out here, the 79s at Daytona Road Course. We're going to get your starting lineup out here, get the grid set here for the boys out here on the track tonight. We appreciate Jones Bullshit Racing having us on board here. We look forward to a great season. Rusty, your pole setter out there, getting it done. The 2 spot going to Matt Hayden out there in that 2 hole. The 3 going to Andrew Thornton out of the Mid-South Division. Edmund James out here in the 4. The 5 going to Austin Edwards. 6 going to Jimmy. 7 going over to Joseph. The 8, well, it's got me in there, which it shouldn't have, but we'll skip that there. And then the 9 spot to Harold back there. Mace in that 10 spot. And we'll go one more spot over for you here, and it looks like that is it right there. So it's gonna be, those are gonna be your top 10 guys right here tonight. So take a look at some of the weather conditions here tonight. It's a cold one, 67 degrees here in Daytona. I've never felt it that cold. 71% humidity, partly cloudy, 1 mile an hour wind out there. You guys can check all these races out and be a part of Jones Bullshit Racing, man. Make sure you get with them. Great league. Doing tons of great things over there. You can watch the race broadcast back on YouTube when we're done at Nighthawk Motorsports Network. Check that out over there. And we're ready to go. If you guys want to be a part of this, every Wednesday night, the Lotus run the 79 series. So check them out. Big thanks to Jones and Jarrett for having us on board. So reach out to them guys if you want to be a part of what they got going on here tonight. We're going to bring it up here. We'll get the gaps up on the screen for you guys as we go up to Rusty, your pole sitter here. Michael, it should be a good one here tonight.
Yeah, looking at Modesty in the first place, he seems to have the speed, but can he maintain it all the way around?
Absolutely, as he looks to have a bad race car here tonight. Taking a look there as we go down the TV1. These guys are getting ready to go. They go from a standing start. Here we go, waiting for the green light. And we are off and racing at Daytona. Season opener, Jones Bullshit Racing, ready to go here for you. As the boys go into turn number 1 here of a 12-turn racetrack here. And oh boy, we got one off the track already in the back, and it's Joseph Smith back there off the track early here, but they're able to keep their momentum going here up front. It's Rusty still taking the lead here. Matt Hayden back there in that 2 spot. There's Andrew in the 3. Edwards back there. They call him the Cone, sitting there in the 4 spot. The 5 of Jimmy Johnson back there, and Edmund Jones right here in the 6 spot right now. Mason the 7 as everybody's working their way around. We got one off the track back here. There he is, rolling it back. Oh boy, get it back on there. We'll take a quick look here real quick at what happened to him, as it looks like he got a little bit hot going into the corner here. Look at it right there, going through some cones there. And next thing you know, you're living in the sand. So he's able to get it straightened back out. But Rusty is going to complete lap number 1 here in just a moment. And Michael, we should have a great race here tonight.
Yeah, I'm watching that 202 car. He just seems like he can't seem to find his grip tonight. Can he seem to get it figured out?
Absolutely, as Rusty takes him through the first lap here, going through the bus stop there, no problem for him. Austin back here in that 2 spot now. Jimmy Johnson back there in the 3, and there's Jones back there in the 4 spot right now. Your top 5 has got Andrew Thornton in it. And I tell you what, Rusty right now, smooth sailing. Let's jump inside the cockpit here with the man, the myth, the legend, Austin Edwards here, to see what he's seeing as he's trying to chase down Rusty. Oh, gets into the wall there a little bit. Gets up here, and you've never been inside of a Lotus 79. You're about to do it right now. These guys are getting it on. Look at that right there. Awesome shot right there. Let's go to that gearbox cam from Rusty and take a look at what he's seeing from behind him. He's getting a whole mirror full of Austin Edwards right now, as you see. Making his way up there. Some good driving right here from all these guys here so far tonight. I know we're only 2 laps in, but the guys up front really seem to know what they're doing, Michael.
Yeah, everyone's got a nice clean line right now. I'm just watching to see if anyone falls behind at the moment.
Absolutely. Great battle up here. This is for first and second. Rusty in that black machine and the red machine going to Edwards there. So this should be real interesting. They keep it this tight all night long, as you see Austin now taking a brief lead here on the main track here at Daytona, and he makes the pass here. Now they got to go to the bus stop, and this is where it gets interesting here. Michael, you raced this track earlier?
Yeah, you know, I had the chance to run some test laps here a couple weeks ago in the next gen car, and you know, as you come off the turn past the pit road, it is hard coming down that straightaway because you really do have to slow down a whole bunch after coming off a high straightaway.
Yeah, absolutely. They can barely hear Michael, they're saying in the chat, so they might not be able to hear you, Mike, but we'll try to get you audio turned up a little bit for you there. But right now, Jimmy Johnson back here. Good battle here side by side. Him and Andrew going at it right here for 4th and 5th. And I tell you what, oh, they touch. Oh, boy. Oh, he hits the guy on the bottom of the track there. Man, tough break right there, but we had it live on the camera for you. Some of the best racing shots you're going to find right here is Rusty's back out front. Austin in that 2 spot, and here comes Jones. Making his way up here right now, but we're going to watch this tight battle here up in the front here. They're saying they can barely hear you, which we'll try to get his audio fixed and get everything straightened out for you guys over there. But right now, Jimmy Johnson, unfortunately for Jimmy right now, he's got a tough break in that machine there as he tried to get it going. But Rusty and Edwards right now are the guys to beat out here. So Daytona road course really showing his face here for some of these drivers, as a lot of them have already been into the pits and off the track and trying to find their way back here, as Andrew Thornton still in that 3 spot there. Edwards, Jones, and the boys mixed up right here. Let's take a quick peek back here and see exactly what happened here. And looks like he just got in there a little bit loose and whoop, looped it around. But he's able to get it straightened back out. Austin Edwards, still your leader. Rusty in that 2 spot right now. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy back there into 3. Pressure put onto him by Andrew Thornton. Andrew Thornton in the 4 spot right now, but here comes Austin. Austin on the inside, Rusty on the high side as they get ready to go into turn number 1 here. Back and forth they go, side by side. Looking good right now. Rusty able to use them brakes a little bit better than Austin. Austin's still your leader in that red machine. Rusty back there in the 2 spot. Andrew Thornton in the 3. There's Jones back here in the 4. Jimmy in the pits. There's Hayden working his way back around right now. There's Mace and there's Harold. So these guys are trying to get situated here. We got 17 laps left to go here, Mike.
Yeah, buddy. How are we reading?
Yeah, it looks like you're a little bit higher there. I think they can hear you now, Dusty. I'm not sure if you can approve that or not out there in the chat, but we appreciate everybody watching us here on Twitch, and this video will be up on YouTube, so make sure you check it out, man. Jones BullShit Racing, man. If you want to join a very good, successful league, man, check them out. They got it rolling right now on Wednesday nights. They race all types of stuff, but right now, Rusty looks to be racing his way back up to the front. Austin, still your leader right now with 17 left to go here. Edwards, excuse me, I want to call him Edwards. Edmund James. I don't know why I want to call him Edwards for, but it's Jones back there. Jones back there. There's Andrew Thornton, Matt Hayden, and Jimmy Johnson right now, your top 6. But the real battle right now, Mike, I'm really feeling is up front. And, oh, it looks like something broke.
Great save.
On Austin there. What a save he was able to do there.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it gave Modesty a pretty good advantage there.
Yeah, he definitely gave him a really good shot right there. Yeah, these Indy cars, they're definitely loud. You ain't kidding, man. When it comes to hearing them from the different shots right here. Look at this side-by-side battle right here. As they get ready to go back into turn number 1 here at Daytona road course. And Austin, no problem, just dips it down in there. Rusty showing some line respect right here. And good side-by-side battle right here. Love the way these guys are driving, man. Tons of respect for each other and giving each other enough room that they need to have a good race right now with 16 left to go. Rusty, your leader out here tonight. But a driver details on him. There he is. Man, the myth, the legend. You see him right there driving in that number 6. Your leader getting it done here tonight. And right behind him, he's got Austin out of California. Sitting in that number 118 machine, currently in the 2 spot here tonight as these guys get it rocking and rolling. We got 16 laps left to go here, Michael. It is a dandy up front.
Yes, and lots of clean racing going on tonight. So will we see them start to push harder as we get closer to these closing laps?
Yeah, side by side again, back up onto the super speedway they go. Austin gets a really good run here all the time. This is where they normally interchange right here. Austin will dive down in there, get the lead, and Rusty will come right back at him here going into turn number 1. And I tell you, it's been great to see this battle all night long here. And I tell you what, these guys are putting on a show here. Some more guys back here in the back. The 3 spot right now, you got Jones back here cruising. Matt Hayden back here in that 4 spot right now. The guy's putting in some hard work here, but your big mover, it's going to the man right now, Austin Edwards. Up 4 spots from where he qualified, Mike.
Yeah, man, Modesty and Edwards, they're putting on quite a show right now. I love what Edwards is doing.
Yeah, each one of them showing each other tons of respect right here, and that's what it's about. As you see Rusty going to the inside, making it stick, and Austin giving it to him. And we'll see if these guys get a little more greedier as the laps tick off here, because time is a factor here, and they know they only got 15 laps to get it in. So right now they're playing nice with each other. I don't think it's going to last that long. Jones still in that 3 spot right now. Hayden still in the 4. Thornton back there trying to get something going there in the number 5 spot. Jimmy Johnson back here in the 6. And, well, the battle is on here. A lot of guys still back out there on the track as here comes Thornton down pit road. Not sure exactly what happened to his machine, but he's coming in to get some kind of service done, Mike.
Yeah, I think he's maybe just losing traction with his tires. Looked like he was starting to have to let off a lot more.
Absolutely. As we watch these boys out here tonight, man, they are putting on a show here. Jones BullShit Racing, man, big shout out to them, and Edwards Racing Setups getting it done here tonight at Daytona Road Course. This is race number 1, guys, so if you guys want to get involved with it, man, check them out. Great league. I can't say enough great things about them, man. I'm glad to be the broadcaster for them for all season, and we'll get it rolling here. But right now, Austin's got a lap car to deal with, and the lap car was able to get away, and they're able to still race clean right here. Very respectful right there from the lap cars, and that's huge to find in a league there, Michael.
Yeah, I love that they're not even trying to pick a lane when it comes to letting the fast car around. You know, the ideal is to just try to stay in the lane you're in and let the one behind you figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely, as they try to find their way around them, and they do right now. Austin still your leader with 14 to go this time by. Rusty back here in that 2 spot. Jones still in the 3 right now. Hayden moved up a spot. Jimmy moved up a spot. Thornton back there out of the pits now in the 6 spot. There's Mace back there in the 7. And Harold working his way around right now. Looks like he had an incident here. Let's back it up one time here. See exactly what happened to Harold here. As he just get a little bit crazy here coming into the turn and gets in that grass. And it's slippery out there. You don't want to be playing in that grass too much, but good battle right here, still up front. Austin, Rusty putting on a show here tonight for you guys. Week number 1 of a very, very long and grueling season here they got, man. It's going to be fun. Lotus 79s out here to play tonight at Daytona. Rusty in that 2 spot. There's Jones in the 3 still. Matt in the 4, and Jimmy Johnson right now holding on to that 5 spot. And he's moving up a little bit. Mace right here trying to work his way up in that beautiful blue and yellow machine here, so paint schemes here tonight, you know, they're working on them a little bit. Looks like some of these guys got some unique paint schemes. And Matt back here in that 4 spot, one of my favorite looking paint schemes here tonight. If you haven't got a close-up of that machine, it's gorgeous looking Red Bull right there. Awesome looking machine. The snap-on machine looks very awesome too. So great looking machines all around here tonight from all these drivers. Rusty back here in the flat black number 6. There's Edwards out here. He's got his custom one. Look at that thing. That's a beautiful looking paint scheme also there. Looking at all these guys as driver cars. Look at that. That's another Jimmy Johnson Edwards paint scheme right there. But the battle still is on up front, guys. You're not missing nothing right now. Austin getting out to a little bit of a gap here, putting 2.5 seconds on second place. Rusty just trying to hang on here tonight, I think. You know, be happy with the P3, Mike.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and I really do love the way these cars are looking, these paint schemes, like you were saying earlier. I wanted to comment on that.
Very old schoolish, which you expect from a 79, but look at right now. You see how Austin is wheeling that thing, man. He is really, really getting behind the wheel of that machine and really dialing it in, man. You see it wanting to kick out, but he's not letting it do it. Rusty's still there. Rusty almost 3 seconds back right now And Jones still in that 3 spot right now with 13 laps left to go here tonight at Daytona. And it looks like we may have Jones crashed. Then he went off the track, but I don't quite see it there. There's another off the track right there, but we'll take it back here real quick and see if maybe we missed something here. Doesn't look, not seeing a whole lot there, so maybe a little off the track there. Got the computer thinking he crashed, but no crash there, as Austin right now out to a huge lead, and he's gapping him right now, Michael. I don't know what Rusty's going to have to do, but he's got 13 laps to figure it out.
Yeah, well, that's definitely got to give Modesty a little bit of advantage at the moment, and Edwards seemed to push ahead quite a bit.
They did right now. Jones right there in that 3 spot. Matt back there in the 4. Thornton working his way up. He's in the 5 spot right now. Jimmy Johnson in that 6 hole, and there is Harold back there in the 7. So a lot of great guys out here tonight. A lot of talent. Like I said, oh boy, we got a one right here. Like Jimmy Johnson got himself into a crash here. Let's pop a look here real quick. We want to get you back to the action as quick as we can, but we want to show you when we have some action. And right here, it's around, gets it going, and oh Lord, hold on, Michael. Woo! Those things got to be fun when they crash, though. I tell you that. They look like a ton of fun.
Yeah, I tell you, I really hate to see that for Johnson right now. He seemed to be really pulling ahead in the top 5.
Absolutely. As you see him right now, these guys getting it on and trying to figure it out. But it's Austin Edwards, Rusty back there in the 2 spot, Jones in the 3, and Matt back here in the 4, and Thornton still in that top 5 right now. It's very crucial. You want to finish good here on week number 1 to get them points out there in case you have a bad week coming up. But like I said, these guys are going to be on point, and if you want to get involved with them, man, check them out. Jones BullShit Racing. Okay, you can find them on Facebook. You can find them anywhere. Get a hold of Jones. Get a hold of Jarrett. All them guys are there, man. Great guys. Spend the afternoon talking to them. They are really down to earth guys and really looking to get guys in their league and help them going here. They don't only run road course. They run oval, dirt. They do it all. So check them out. Like I said, JBSRL is where you want to be. Rusty right now in that 2 spot. Jones in the 3. And there's Matt Hayden back there in that 4 spot. And Thornton still working in the top 5. What are you seeing out here, Michael? Anything out of the ordinary? Is it going as planned?
Well, it's going as planned for Edwards, I bet you that much right now. He's got 5-second lead on Modesty now, and they were just battling a few laps ago. Let's not forget.
Yeah, they were battling hard. They, literally, for the first 7 laps, they were side by side, and Modesty right now has fallen back to the 2 spot. And he stayed there for quite a bit now. We're going to see if Austin can keep up this pace here with 10 laps left to go here tonight. It's going to get interesting real quick as these guys are getting ready to get racy here with 10 laps left to go, Mike.
Yeah, 10 laps to go. I hope the rest of the pack can catch up. They're pretty behind there, let me tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are trying to find some momentum here, but I don't know who's going to be able to catch Edwards right now. He's the man up front, going through lap traffic like he's standing still. Modesty back here, trying to find something, but I don't know, man. It seems like the gap is getting bigger and bigger, and it may just be harder and harder for him to try to catch him. He's going to need a huge mistake from Austin, but you don't need that big of a mistake when it comes to, like, just a small slip-up because these guys are going so fast. It goes from 11 seconds, 6 seconds, down to 1 second in no time at all, Mike.
Yeah, let me tell you, I bet Jones in the 51 is really praying for a caution right now.
Absolutely. All these guys are praying for a caution right now, but they are local cautions, so unless there's a really big caution that happens from what the admins were telling me, these are going to stay local. So if somebody spins out, it's kind of a keep it running type of deal unless everybody's blocking the roadway. So I'm sure Modesty would love to hear a roadblock ahead, but that's something Edwards does not want to hear. Edwards wants to keep this thing green for the next 10 laps. We're halfway home, Michael, here tonight. It's been a dandy so far.
Yeah, I'm just watching a couple laps ago. We were talking. We said Edwards was 5 seconds ahead of Modesty. Now we're looking about 6.5 seconds. I mean, he's just picking up more and more speed as each lap goes on.
Absolutely. As we got a good side-by-side battle right here, we're keeping our eyes on Jones right here. Jones trying to get something going here right now in that green and white machine. Modesty off the track from what they're telling me here. Let's take a quick look and find out how much off the track he actually went. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, oh boy, he went up there and he went up around him here.
It wasn't bad.
Goes up, goes a little bit higher than he likes, and woo, that could have been real bad, but hey, that's a wheelman for you, Mike.
Yeah, let me tell you, that's exactly what Edwards wants to see in his mirror right now. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he's looking at nothing right now. He's got an 11-second gap with 9 laps left to go here next time by. These boys are on a tear here tonight. Modesty did not want that bobble, and he would have liked to see Austin with the bobble, but it wasn't going to happen as we got one turned around right here. Harold back out here again trying to get his machine turned around. We'll back it up for you one time here real quick just to give you guys a quick one here. We try to keep the action going for you. Looks like he makes the turn, gets up into the grass, and some guys can hold it and some guys can't, but hey, he'll get it straightened back out and get it going. I think that was the same turn Modesty had a problem at, Mike.
Yeah, I don't remember which one Modesty had, but it does look pretty similar, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they all look similar. When you got 12 turns in one track, it's all similar, right? It's all pretty much the same. All right, Modesty right now still in that 2 spot. Jones back there still in the 3, Matt in the 4, and Thornton hasn't got out of the top 5 here tonight, but he's doing a damn good job so far and keeping that machine straight and narrow. He had to go in the pits once, but he's back out here, and it looks like we got another crash here as we're going to take a look here. One slowed up here. Bring it back for you one time here, folks, and we'll go back to the action here and give you a full breakdown. Looks like he just gets up here once again and comes in hot and just gives it the old loop-de-loop, gives it the, you know, oh, you hate to see it right there for him, but he's able to get it straightened back out, and he'll get back out on the track. But Edwards, still your leader. 12-second gap right now, Mike. He ain't looking bad at all here tonight, week 1.
Yeah, I'd say it's safe to say he's got nothing to worry about right now. And all those other cars, they're just, I'm looking, they're falling more and more behind. You got Modesty now about a 13-second gap.
Yeah, he's got a 13-second gap. He's got to try to close in 8 laps to do it next time by. Jones in the 3 spot, Matt Hayden in the 4. Andrew Thornton back there in the 5 spot, and 8 laps left to go here. It's going to tick off pretty quick here, I'm sure, for Modesty, but Edwards, it's going to feel like forever. He's just got to keep going. He's been having a great race all night long. We've been having him on the screen here. He's got Snap on the side of that machine, and tons of great sponsors. I'm sure they do. I cannot wait to hear these guys here tonight as we get ready to wind it down here. 7 to go next time by at Daytona in week number 1. Like I said, big shout out to the boys over at Jones BullShit League, man. Make sure you check them out. If you're looking for road, dirt, oval, whatever it is, man, check them out. If you got time and you want to race, good league, be sure to get signed up, man. Jarrett and Edmund and all them guys will lead you in the right direction. So Edwards right now, your leader. Modesty still in that 2 spot. Jones in the 3. Matt in the 4. And there's Thornton still cruising in the top 5. Harold back there. Mace and Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson a little bit of time back here on the back stretch here as he's trying to get his machine rolling here. Matt Hayden, did he crash? But I don't think he crashed there. No, he's all right. He's rolling fine. Back to Jimmy Johnson here for a lap or so, and he's just trying. Some of these guys, you can see they're kind of tentative when it comes to the road racing side of things. You know what I mean? So some of them maybe not very familiar with how road racing works, but it's good to see these guys out here trying at least. You know what I mean? All right. Right now, Edwards is still the man. Modesty in that 2 spot. Jones in the 3. Let's take a ride here while we got a moment. Let's jump inside the cockpit with Edmund Jones. He goes through the bus stop. Ooh, that looks fun, doesn't it, Mike?
Yeah, sure. That's crazy. I remember that turn now. I was just thinking about my practice I had at this track a couple weeks ago.
Let's take a look here at Andrew Thornton. They said he went off the track here. We're going to top it up here and see what happens for him. And here he goes. Slow it down and gets it slowed down here. What's the problem? Oh, there it is. Just checks it up a little bit. But, hey, he's able to get it back out there and get it rolling out of the grass. Maybe trimmed it up a little bit there for the guys, but I'm sure they don't mind. Edwards right now still the man out front with 6 laps to go. Next time by here. Daytona Road for you folks out here watching. We appreciate you. Modesty still in that 2 spot. Jones back there in the 3. There's Matt. Let's jump inside the cockpit with Matt Hayden here. Love doing these cockpit views, man, Mike. It really gives you a chance to break down and see how these drivers are running.
Yeah, and I just wanted to really point out, we started with 10 cars at the beginning of this race. We got 2 out. We have 4 cars at least a lap or more down.
Yeah, Edwards right now putting the whole field down right now. As we see Hayden right now working that shifter, working that throttle. Pretty awesome to see here these guys roll around here at the Daytona road course. Awesome looking shots right there. Back up to the front with your man.
Guys, so
jump up here.
Time here, we got 6.5 minutes remaining. We most likely will not be finishing this race on the lap count. It will be a timed race win. We will be looking at ways to make this more possible in the future. Lap times here were a little bit longer than we were expecting to fit the 20 laps within the 1 hour time frame. So we'll make announcements in the Discord later on what's going to be happening, but we are going to run out the remaining 5 minutes and 55 seconds.
All right, you just heard it from right there from race control. They just came in and said, hey, they're not going to be able to complete the race within that time frame that they wanted to get it in. So they will not be able to complete all 5 laps left to go. They're only going to run it out until the timer runs out. So this has now became a timed race. For some of these drivers, that may be concerning, but for Edwards, I'm sure he's like, let's start the countdown, Michael.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say the same thing. That's exactly what he wanted to hear. Did you copy?
Got exactly what he wanted to hear tonight, right there. He said, bring down the countdown right now. Austin just got to baby this thing around here for about another 3 minutes, and he'll bring home the win here, week number 1, and it's going to be exciting to hear these guys' interviews here tonight. As we got one looped around there, it's Mace again. Not sure what happened to him. And, well, fire back here. Why not? Let's see exactly what happened to him here. And so go back here, and he's working his way around, and he just goes, oh, God. Oh, boy, he got it right there again. So Mace right now not having the greatest night out here, but you know what? At least he's having a good night. That's better than most right now. But Austin Edwards, your man right now out front. Rusty in that 2 spot still, and Jones in the 3, and race control will come across to let us know when this race is done. I'm sure we'll see the white flag LED up there on the left top of your screen as soon as this race gets ready to go, 1 to go. And I tell you what, it's been an honor to be part of this broadcast here tonight and doing this race for these guys, Jones BullShit Racing, for Wednesday nights. If you guys are looking for some Lotus 79s, well, this is the place to be as we watch everybody out here tonight. Andrew back there. Joseph Smith in the pits there. Mace back there. Jimmy Johnson. There's Harold again right here. Oh, hold on to it, Harold. Oh, boy. He almost got himself. We almost caught him live in action there. That would have been epic to see. But right now, Edwards looks like he's going to go one more time by. I think the white flag will probably come out next time by for him if they're going by time. We'll see exactly how this works out. But, Michael, it's been a pleasure having you up here in the booth tonight with me. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Rusty in this 2 spot right now. Jones in that 3 hole. Matt Hayden back there in the 4, and the 5 is still Thornton working his way up here. And we should see the white flag here any moment now because I believe they said with 6 to go, they only had 5 minutes left. Currently, each lap is taking about 1 minute and 40-ish seconds to complete. So maybe next time by will be the white flag out here for Edwards here. One more time by, I believe, for him. He's got a good-looking machine. I tell you what, Edwards probably going to be a threat all season long, Michael.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
We got one off the track back here. We got Harold going off the track here. Let's pop it in here and take a look here. Working his way up here. Coming in. Oh, hold on to it. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, and then it gives him the old, whoo, you hate to see it right there, but he's able to get it straightened and get himself out there. It's always when one car spins around, you always hope it doesn't collect another car, you know what I mean? So these guys are doing a great job out here at keeping each other's cars, in one piece after a spin out. So not pulling back out in traffic or anything like that. Edwards with 4 laps left to go here. the man out front with a huge lead, almost 6 seconds. But I got to tell you, Modesty has closed that gap a little bit, Michael.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. I gave him a little bit of advantage, but I don't think it'll affect Edwards too much.
No, I don't think it's going to affect it all that much. But like I said, Edwards right now, he's on another level, another planet this guy is on right now. But Modesty closed a big gap. I'm talking 10, 11 seconds and shrunk it down here. See, these guys must not have to worry about fuel either. So no pit strategy here for them here tonight. But I'm sure maybe going forward they might have to they may have to pit. Who knows? I'm not sure what they're going to run here. But still, with 3 laps left to go here, you should be seeing that white flag possibly next time by here at the Daytona road course. Lotus 79's out here on Wednesday night. If you guys are looking for some action, get with Jones BullShit Racing League. Edwards Racing setups on here also. If you guys are looking for some setups, get with Edwards Racing setups. Great guys out here tonight. And I tell you what, it's been awesome to broadcast these cars. It's exciting to see these old 79s out here rolling around Daytona. And to see them on the road course, they look really good out here, Mike.
Yeah, what a show they've been putting on tonight, I gotta say. I've been loving the recovery some of these drivers have been able to make with them as well.
Yeah, the recovery's definitely been on point here tonight, man. They were able to wheel them out. We had a couple guys loop them around multiple times, but you know what? You're going to have that, man. These are 79s. They're Lotuses. You're racing at a road course, and I spoke to the league owner earlier tonight, and he was like, some of these guys aren't a whole lot familiar with, running road courses. So it's exciting for everybody. It's new for them. It's new for us. And, I've broadcasted some road courses before, but to go into an IndyCar series like the Lotus 79s, it's going to be a thrill to see how these drivers adapt all season long and to really find out who this true champion is going to be at the end of the year. But right now, high hopes are looking on Edwards, Michael.
Yeah, looks like he's going to bring it home tonight.
Yeah, Edwards right now sitting in the P1 spot, still here. He's been there all night long, folks. If you just joined us and maybe you started out and he's still here, he has not went away. He's been leading the whole race. There's been a little bit racy going on, but here it is. Your results are official. It's going to be Austin Edwards winning it. Rusty Modesty back there in the 2 spot. And Edmund Jones rounds out your top 3 here tonight at Daytona Road Course. Week number 1 in the books. All right, we're going to get some post-race interviews underway here. As soon as these guys are ready to go, we'll get these guys up and ready for some post-race interviews. So.
Remember, guys, get to the start-finish line for top 3. Be in the Discord for interviews.
All right, these guys are going to be coming around for some interviews here and get them parked up. They're going to come around and do the parade lap here. Awesome racing here tonight. We're going to get these guys up here in the broadcast booth, and we're going to do some interviews with them here. I'm excited to get this one underway here. Top 3 coming up to the booth here in just a moment for you, folks.
Yeah, and if we have time, I want to replay what a burnout Edwards did right across the finish line as he finished.
Yeah, absolutely. Got it going on across the finish line, huh?
That was crazy, bud.
These guys got it rocking out here tonight. It's awesome to see these top 3 guys ready to rock and roll here. We'll get these guys in here for some post-race interviews. And the burnout, you said, coming across. Now, here we go. Let's take a look.
Run from you.
Let's take a look at this. Oh, yeah, that was sweet right there. That was sweet. All right, these guys will be coming up here for some interviews here. Edwards working his way up here. Modesty looks to be off the track. Not sure where he went. Maybe he already left. But it looks like we will have Jones coming up, Modesty, and your winner Edwards here. Once these guys come around, we'll get them up here in the booth for you, folks. All right, let's see here. They'll be coming up here in one moment. It's a long walk up to the booth here. A very, very long walk. Okay, they're going to get themselves parked and straightened out here. Jones coming up, Edwards, and Modesty. We'll be right back here with you guys in the booth in 1 second. Got to take that victory lap. You know, Michael, it's a long way around here.
Remember, guys?
Oh, yeah, when you win something big like that, let me tell you, I don't think he's going to be worried for these next few races for a little while.
Absolutely, as these guys are getting themselves pulled in here and ready to go tonight. Working their way around right now. He's working his way up here. Let's pause this right. Boom, let's get him up here. Let's see if we got here. Where's it at? Boom, there it is. Okay. We pull him in here for a second. Let's see if we can get him in here. All right, we're gonna get our guy in here. Jones, you in here?
Yes, sir, I am.
Jones, congratulations tonight, man. P3, very good work, man. Up one spot from where you guys qualified. And let me tell you, it was exciting to see here week one, man. Break down your race here at Daytona for us.
Running for my life is my breakdown. Matt he was definitely faster than me. It was one of those that I needed to not make a mistake, and I kept making mistakes and just kept running it for my life.
Yeah, absolutely. It was very awesome to watch, man. You guys killed it out here all night long, and it looks like you were able to maintain that P3 for most of the night. The battle up front between Edwards and Modesty was really going strong, and then it kind of faded away midway through the race. But congratulations again on the P3, and good luck for the rest of your season. And who would you like to thank tonight, Jones?
I think all my admin, they do an awesome job. Thank you to Jared Lucas, who puts on this series, and thank you for coming on and broadcasting it, and can't wait to see how everything goes with the broadcast for this series. There's a lot of high hopes for this, and hopefully we can get some more guys in here next week.
All right, sounds good, man. We're going to see if we can get Modesty. I'm not sure if he's down there in the Discord, but we're going to try to get Modesty up here in here, and he is in here. So we're going to drop Jones out of here, and we're going to pull up Modesty, your second place driver, out here tonight. Let's bring him in here. Modesty going to be sliding his way up here in just 1 second here. Let me see if we can get him in here. Modesty, where you at, buddy? There he is. All right, Modesty, you got a copy up here in the booth.
Yes, sir.
Hey, great race out there tonight, man. It was exciting to watch it here, man. We had the fans thrilled, outrageous, man. You and Edwards going at it for the first 7 laps side by side, man. What a freaking battle you guys had. And if you wouldn't mind breaking it down for a little bit here, week number 1, how was it for you out there?
It was good. This car is so much fun. It's a little twitchy. Racing with Edwards is always fun. Austin was fast. The only thing keeping us together early was the draft. I had a little bobble coming on the oval, and he gained, a few cars on me. And once that happened, it broke the draft, and he sailed away. So no, he had a good few tenths on me tonight, but lucky to bring it home second.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys kept it clean up there, man. It was awesome to see. Very professional for both of you guys, giving each other tons of respect, and the room you guys needed to be able to make the moves you were doing. Those first 8 laps were awesome. Very awesome to see. Who would you like to thank tonight, Modesty?
Hey, thanks to Jones Racing Leagues. Love racing with these guys. Thanks to Edmund Jones for putting it on. Again, thanks to all the competitors that came out tonight. A lot of newer people in road courses, and they're here to learn, and it's awesome. Love seeing it. Thanks to all the teammates. Thanks, Harold, Jimmy, and Matt Hayden. Appreciate you guys. And I think that's it.
All right, there you got it. Modesty getting it done here tonight. P2, great work, buddy, and hope to see you next week.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right, there you have it. Rusty getting it done here tonight. P2 tonight, not bad for the man there tonight. All right, we're going to bring up the Cone right now. Do we got him in here? The booth is open right now. The Cone, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Austin, great run out there tonight, man. Up 4 spots from where you guys qualified, and man, you guys put on quite a show here, leading it all night long. The race battle between you and Rusty, it was very exciting for the first 7 or 8 laps, and then all of a sudden, you just took off like a rock, and you said, hey, man, I don't know what you're going to do to catch me, but it's a 12-second gap. Break down your race, Cone.
Oh, absolutely. Started this race, and, I wasn't expecting a standing start. I did not know that's what we were doing there today, so I was expecting some more calamity than we got, but it seems like the front of the pack at least got through pretty cleanly there, and a couple of mistakes by the front 3 on the first lap, so it ended up just being me and Rusty there, and me and him got to go back and forth quite a bit. There was some amazing racing going on there, and then I think he made a couple of mistakes after I finally figured my stuff out, and I think once he lost the draft, that was kind of game over. I started pushing the car hard. I don't know if you guys saw, I had a couple of little near misses, a couple of 360s and spins going on there, but at the end of the day, the back tires are still on it, and we made it to the line first, so it's a good day.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a finish you had there at the line. That was an awesome move you did there. That was very sweet. Everybody was asking to watch it back, so we literally winded back and watched it. But great job out here tonight, Austin. Who you thinking, buddy?
Well, first off, I got to thank Edmund Jones and everybody at the JBS Rail putting on this great series. I've always been in love with these cars, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit of an influence for starting this series off. But also a big thank you to you guys up in the broadcast booth, all the competitors putting on a great show. And I don't even know where we're going next, but I'm excited.
Yeah, me neither, but I'm also excited because I'll be there. I'll be ready to go next Wednesday night with you guys. So it was a pleasure having you out here tonight, Austin. Congratulations again on the win, and what a pleasure it was to see you guys out here. So Austin wins it tonight, Rusty into 2, and Jones brings it home here in the season opener at Daytona Road Course.